seen a lot of speeches out of Robert, so we're really looking forward to having him come up and give us his next speech.
Thank you,
Robert, take the floor.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. I'm delighted to be here tonight. I'm really excited about our new venue. There's definitely a certain challenge being up here because even though you all feel nice and cozy, what you don't know yet until you get up here and speak is that behind you is all this empty space, and it feels a little bit weird. So I'm just going to warn everybody now, when you come up and give your speech, be prepared for that. So I was thinking about what I would like to talk about tonight. This is kind of a pocket speech for me, so I'm going to experiment a little bit on you, and feel free to tell me what works and what doesn't work. Let me tell you a little bit about me for those of you who either haven't met me yet or don't know me. 5 years ago, I was working at a car dealership. I quit my job, and I started my own business. I started an automotive garage in Matthews, North Carolina. I own a brick and mortar, mom and pop small business. 5 years later, we're doing about $650,000 a year in sales, and I have 5 full-time employees, including myself. One of the greatest joys that I've had walking through this process is getting to meet other small business owners, other entrepreneurs, people that are either established and coming up through the ranks, or people that are trying to do the same thing, people that are trying to start their own business or be established. So I want to share a few things, or one big thing that I've noticed getting a chance to speak with some of these people. Now, maybe about 6 months ago, I want to say, I was meeting with a woman who was starting her own business. She was starting a coaching company, or she'd been walking through this for about 6 months. I met her at one of these business functions that I attend, that I do some speaking with, which is interesting because those are like 25-minute speeches. And I was going to try to shorten one of those down, but I don't think I can shorten a 25-minute speech into a 5-minute speech. I'm not even going to try. I talk too much. But we were meeting, I met her at one of these events. She introduced herself. I'm a writer, I'm a coach, I do this, I do that. I said, fascinating. I would love to go out to lunch with you. I love hearing about people who are entrepreneurs, who have that entrepreneurial spirit, people that are really just trying to do their own thing. I love seeing what drives people and where that spark comes from. So we go out to lunch. We're sitting at Panera, which is where all businesses start. And I'm asking her about, tell me about your life. I want to get to know you. What makes you tick? She's sharing all these wonderful things about me. She's talking about her daughter. She's talking about how much she loves being a mom, how much that she loves her business because she gets to go into school. She teaches other people, parents and kids, how to react with each other, how to have better relationships. She specializes in coaching other mothers who may be frustrated with how they raise their children. It was really fascinating stuff. She's working on a book. She's doing all this. And I said, that's amazing. Tell me what your goals are in business. Right off the bat, we didn't miss a beat. She says, oh, that's easy, Rob. I got this. I want to have 50 to 60 clients. Now I want to make $250,000 a year. Didn't even bat an eye. I said, really? She said, oh yeah, I've got my goal poster written. I've got it hung up on my wall. It's the last thing I see when I go to bed. It's the first thing I see when I wake up every morning. I know when I write my goals down, I'm more likely to achieve them. She read every business book. She had all the goal-setting manuals. She knew this thing down. 50 to 60 clients a week, $250,000 a year. I said, that's awesome. So next year, when you're making $250,000 a year, and you're traveling 50 days a week, and you have to call your daughter every night on the phone because you haven't seen her in 6 months, you're going to feel so good, aren't you? No, that would suck, right? Why would that suck? Because she's a mom, right? She wants to start her own business because she wants to be with her daughter. She wants to have family time. So as we're talking through this, I said, why the hell are these your goals? Why are your goals to make $250,000 a year? Why are your goals to have 50 or 60 clients a week? When that's not what's going to make you happy. You're setting all of your business and all of your goals, and they're putting you in a direction that you're going to end up. You're going to hate where you are. How many people know, the successful businessman or businesswoman who spend their whole life working on their career and never met their kids? And would trade it all to go to the soccer games. How did they get there? These are successful people. You're not stupid. You can't be a dumb person and achieve these high levels of success. So how do these people find themselves in these situations where they've spent their whole life working their butts off to get to some place that they hate? And
it's not because they have a goal-setting problem. A lot of people set goals. Just show of hands, how many people here have a goal? Any goal whatsoever? Right? Everybody is here at Toastmasters because we have a goal. I want to be a better public speaker. I want to learn how to find my voice. I want to stand up in front of people and not throw up all over them. You know, we all have a goal. That's why we're here. But there's something I've learned speaking to a lot of different people. There's something I've learned about myself. There's a difference between goals, developing goals, and achieving goals and striving for goals, and developing a vision for what you want your life to be. And that's something that I've noticed as I meet a lot of different people. Everybody's got goals. Every business person, every parent with good kids, everybody has goals. Very few people have a vision for what they want their life to be. I mean, a lot of people that are starting businesses, and when I say, why did you start your business? Well, I want to have time to travel. Your business is never going to let you do that. You've started a business that you have to be at 24/7. How are you going to, where is this going to go? Crap, I didn't think about that. Why not? Right? The bottom line is, think of a vision. A vision is like a map. Right? A vision tells us where things are and where other things are. And, we have this great picture, this perspective. When we set goals, whenever we make decisions, we're going in a direction, right? How do we decide what goals to set? Well, we're making decisions to set these goals. Well, how do we make those decisions? Most people make decisions. Something comes along, I make a decision. Something comes along, I make a decision. I'm hungry. Where do I want to go? Chick-fil-A. Okay, I'll go to Chick-fil-A. That wasn't a hard decision. We just make a decision. Every time we make a decision, it takes us in a direction. That direction is either taking us where we want to go in life, or it's taking us further away. Well, without the vision, how do we know? How do we know what direction we're traveling? How do we know if the decisions we're making are taking us to the destination that we're ultimately going to want to be in? So we need to set goals, make decisions, but we need to have that vision for our lives. When my wife and I got married, we sat down and said, what do we want the vision for our marriage to be? We talked about, in 30 years, what did we want our lives to look like? And now every decision we make, every goal that we set, is taking us towards our vision, not away from it. Thank you, Toastmasters.